And welcome to Petco Park in San Diego, California, as we bring you Thursday Night Baseball. The St. Louis Cardinals taking on the San Diego Padres coming up next. In 7 days, the 2023 season of Thursday Night Baseball will come to its end as the Milwaukee Brewers play host to the Chicago Cubs. Before that, however, we've got another game for you here at Petco Park. The St. Louis Cardinals, coming off of a series with the aforementioned Brewers, are out of postseason contention as they sit last in the NL Central. Their opponent tonight, the Padres, have also been eliminated. They've been on a homestand since September 18th, the first series of which was contested against the Rockies. The Padres were able to sweep Colorado, winning all 3 games of the series to keep a 7-game streak going. Will that streak continue tonight, or will the Cardinals be able to take the win over their hosts? Let's go down to the field to find out. And it's Yu Darvish on the mound for the Padres. 30 starts in 2022 with a 16-8 record, 197 strikeouts, 37 walks, and 148 hits conceded with a .95 whip. He'll be going up against Brendan Donovan, 5 home runs and 45 RBIs last year, .773 on-base plus slugging to lead things off here for the St. Louis Cardinals. Here's the first pitch, and we're underway on a September afternoon at Petco Park. In 7 days, we will bring you the conclusion of Thursday Night Baseball, but for now, one more penultimate game. Brewers-Cubs next week from Miller Park. Count is 2-0 for Brendan Donovan. Here's the pitch from Darvish, and this is going to be thrown right to first with a bit of delay. Cronenworth is there to bring up Lars Nootbaar, the right fielder, second in the batting order, followed by first baseman Paul Goldschmidt, and batting cleanup its third baseman Nolan Arenado for the Cardinals. St. Louis with 197 home runs last season, 5th in the National League. Nootbaar, .228 batting average last year. Here's the first pitch. He'll pop it right up. It'll go into center field. Catch will be easily made for out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So just like that, it's 2 outs as Goldschmidt comes up now. 35 home runs and 115 hits last year. Here's the first pitch from Darvish. It'll go a bit low, but still stay in the strike zone. 86-mile-per-hour cutter. Strike 1 here for Goldschmidt. The 0-1 fouled away. And that is strike 2. The 0-2 pitch coming now. Fouled away. That'll keep the count 0-2. And once more, it'll go foul. And again, the 0-2. This time it goes low for a ball to change up the count a bit. Ball 1, and the 1-2 pitch now fouled away, as Goldschmidt still manages to keep himself alive with 2 strikes here. The 1-2 again, and again it is fouled away. So it is still strike 2 for Goldschmidt. That was the 11th pitch from Yu Darvish. Perhaps this will be the last of the inning. Indeed it is. It goes high, he swings and misses, and that'll take us to the bottom of the first, scoreless in San Diego. Miles Mikolas on the mound for the Cardinals. 32 starts last year with a 12-13 record and a 3.29 ERA. 39 walks conceded, 153 strikeouts, and 170 conceded hits for number 39 last season. And it's Trent Grisham leading off for the Padres. 17 home runs and 53 RBIs last year. .184 batting average. Here's the first pitch from Mikolas. It's on the frame. And I think most of it was in the strike zone, but the umpire calls it a ball. And the count 1-0. Next pitch.
That's a ball.
Interesting way of throwing adopted here by Mikolas. We'll see it again here, as this is fouled away. Sort of, I don't know, casually just chucks it. As this is not going to go very far. I'm not sure what he was thinking with that one, but it goes right to the pitcher, and it's thrown to first for out number 1. That'll bring up Juan Soto. 27 home runs last year with 62 RBIs and a .242 batting average. And the first pitch here to Soto in the strike zone. Strike 1. And the 0-1 pitch goes high. 1-1. 1-1. Low.
2-1.
For ball 2. And the 2-1 pitch will go foul. And looking for the strikeout now. The 2-2 swung on and missed. And that's the end for Juan Soto. First strikeout of the night here for Miles Mikolas, as Manny Machado comes up to the plate next here for San Diego. First pitch in the strike zone. Machado last year, 32 home runs and 102 RBIs, .298 batting average, .898 on base plus slugging. As the 0-1 now from Mikolas is pitched and fouled away to make the count 0-2. He'll pop it up into right field. It's going to be an easy catch, I think. And that'll take us to the top of the second. Still scoreless between the Cardinals and the Padres. So it is Nolan Arenado up next. 30 home runs and 103 RBIs last year with a .293 batting average, .891 on base plus slugging. Arenado batting cleanup here for the Cardinals as the top of the second begins. Oh! He'll connect off the very first pitch, but the catch is made by Soto in left field. Incredible. Are we going to see a replay on that? We might not. But that was an interesting moment. A really good sound as he just managed to connect out the first pitch, and the exhilaration from the crowd hasn't winded down yet. Incredible catch made there by Soto. Wilson Contreras now at the plate for the Cardinals.
1-1.
A .243 batting average last year. Freddie Ferguson is your home plate umpire for this evening as we bring you the penultimate match in 2023's season of Thursday Night Baseball. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, it is the Brewers and the Cubs next week to close out the season. We'll be at Miller Park. We opened the season at Wrigley, and we were also at Miller Park for that exact matchup on July 4th. So I think this will be the third time we covered the Cubs and the Brewers, but third time at least. There might be more than that.
2-2.
Count is 2-2 here for Wilson Contreras. Crowd still on their feet here behind home plate after Soto's catch. This will go off the edge of the bat, the tip, and into foul territory. Checked his swing. It's called a strike. And it went very low, but the umpire is the one making the decision. That is out number 2, and that'll bring up Tyler O'Neill. .228 batting average last season with 14 home runs, 58 RBIs, .700 on base plus slugging. And the 1-0 pitch coming now from Darvish. His 22nd pitch of the night, to be precise. It's ball 2. And now with the 2-0, it'll be fouled off for strike 1. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it was an early swing. And the 2-2 now.
That's a ball.
Makes it a full count. Nolan Gorman up next here for St. Louis, whether that be in the top of the 3rd or the top of the 2nd. It all comes down to this, as O'Neill will send it deep, almost the warning track, but the catch is made by Grisham to take us to the bottom of the 2nd. Still scoreless in San Diego. Xander Bogaerts up next.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Bogaerts with 15 home runs last season and 73 RBIs, a .307 batting average as we begin the bottom of the 2nd here in San Diego. First pitch from Mikolas, just barely inside the strike zone. It was definitely trending low. And the 0-1 pitch now, that's gone high. As we see once again, Mikolas' interesting method of pitching, or at least it looks unusual to me. There's just something about it. As this is thrown to Goldschmidt at first for out number 1. And that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. 17 home runs, 88 RBIs, and a .239 batting average last season. Here comes the first pitch from Mikolas. It'll be in the strike zone. And the 0-1 now. He connects. He'll send it deep. And this could break the deadlock. No, it's not going to. It is caught in right field as we still remain tied here in the bottom of the 2nd of 3 innings. Matt Carpenter up next. 15 home runs last season. 37 RBIs, a .305 batting average. But we could very well be headed to extras this evening, ladies and gentlemen. The 0-1 fouled away to make the count 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch, Carpenter manages to stay alive by once again sending it into foul territory. Will he survive this, however? He will, as Mikolas throws it inside. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, what a hit! It's gone deep into right field again. This is going to be at the wall. But I think the catch is still made, and we remain tied going into the top of the 3rd. Wow. Still scoreless.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Nolan Gorman.
So we now arrive at an interesting situation. It's the top of the 3rd. It is still scoreless between the Cardinals and the Padres, as we see the bullpen for San Diego. Domingo Tapia, right-hander, with the left-hander Ryan Weathers. But it is 0-0 in the final inning of regular play here before we go to extras if possible. So both teams hoping for something big to avoid those extra innings, as this is sent deep, but it's going to go foul. Soto going after it, as you can see. But of course, with extra innings, you get an advantage, and that's the second base runner. So we would see that come into play, that new rule added by Major League Baseball in recent years. Count is 3-1 for Nolan Gorman. I don't believe Yu Darvish is allowed to hit all game. This will go foul. And the 3-2 pitch in the strike zone. Got him. And Darvish continues his defensive display. Next up, it's Jordan Walker, the statless rookie for the St. Louis Cardinals. Rather, no stats from last year. Here's the 1-0, and that is just in the corner of the strike zone. It's been called a ball, but I'm inclined to disagree. As Walker readies for the 2-0. Pops it up. This will go to the first baseman. Can he get under it? Yes, he can. Out number 2, thanks to Jake Cronenworth. And finally, Tommy Edman. 13 home runs, 57 RBIs last year, with a .265 batting average. And Yu Darvish closing in on this incredible performance, as long as he can dismiss Tommy Edman.
0-1.
Edman versus Darvish, 6 for 16 all time, as this is fouled away. And the 0-2 coming now. Can he get him? Yes, he can! And we remain tied. But what a performance for Darvish, as long as the Padres can close it out here. So we come to a very interesting situation. Either we go to extras, or the Padres walk it off somehow. And by the looks of it, as this is caught on the very first pitch, seems rather unlikely. Austin Nola dismissed before I can even say his name. And Ha-Seong Kim with 11 home runs and 59 RBIs in 2022, up next here for the Padres. First pitch will go high. Packy Naughton and Zach Thompson in the bullpen for the St. Louis Cardinals. Both men left-handed pitchers. And the 1-0 to Kim. He'll send it rolling into foul territory. Count is 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch goes low. 3-1. Padres fans hoping for a walk. David Dahl on deck for the home team. The 3-1 to Kim. He'll send it past the pitcher and past second base. It rolls into the outfield, and I believe it's the first time all game that somebody's got on base. So Miles Mikolas has had his streak put to rest. Yu Darvish, on the other hand, has not, as Mikolas throws to first. And now finally the first pitch to Dahl. He will swing wildly. No stats last year, making his Major League debut this year in 2023. Just one game to go after this here on Thursday Night Baseball. The Cubs and the Brewers will have for you coming up next week. 1-1 pitch. Dahl connects but sends it foul. And now the count is 1-2. And trying to steal, I think. This'll roll. This'll keep going. And now The Padres have won the game! The Padres have won the game! Kim walks it off! What an ending! What an ending! What an ending! Extras avoided here in San Diego. The final score, Padres 1, Cardinals 0. Let's go to the studio, or the broadcast booth. A 3-inning perfect game tonight for Yu Darvish, capped off by a walk-off win for the Padres. This was definitely one of the more exciting games we've seen this season. Next week, as we mentioned many times already on this broadcast, is the final game of the season. The Chicago Cubs visit the Milwaukee Brewers to close things out for 2023 at Miller Park, and it's been an honor to bring you MLB action this season. Tomorrow night is Week 3 of the NFL season. The Dallas Cowboys pay a visit to the Arizona Cardinals. Coverage begins at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Well, that's all for tonight from Petco Park in San Diego. 1 week remains, 1 game remains in Thursday Night Baseball. We thank you for tuning in as we say goodbye and good night.